never gonna get over it. One, she was too good for you. Because you told them.
That's right.
And therefore you grieve more deeply because of that. Secondly, there's no such thing as closure. That's bullshit. That's what they tell you in the media. You'll never get over it. But with time, you'll be all right.
Oh, thank you.
And therefore, we're celebrating tonight, Barry, from today, moving out of grief.
Well, I thank you.
Barry.
Yeah.
Very.
But I gotta tell you, people, you have no idea how important you all are. You've given me the reason for 3 months now to get up in the morning, Monday to Friday. And the condolences, and I'll use Walt Finden. Well, 3 days before Francis' funeral, I needed a fix after Montreal, and I came to play basketball, and everybody was playing, and Walt wasn't, and he comes over to me and does the condolences thing. And then he says, "We're your family, Barry." And I want to tell you guys, there's an awful lot of truth to that, and that's a two-way thing. Francis understood that relationship, and it's something very unique. I used to thank Herb and Sandy. I waved up to Sandy, but Herb doesn't think I'm talking to him, but it doesn't matter.
No, you're not.
And Herb's going to get a big surprise when he hits that early gates. Anyway, I thanked Herb all those years. Sandy's been gone for how much? 10 years?
About 10 years now.
Yeah, about 10 years. And once a week I thank Herb. Because the reason I'm alive today is that same hospital Francis died in 31 years ago. I was there. It was the same thing, same problem, and I'm still alive. And you guys know about my brain tumors. And then Bill has another story, Sue. I think you heard this before. So I'm talking to Bill. I said, "Bill, my brain tumor's coming back." He says, "Well, that's okay, Barry. Don't worry, because, well, you're older now. They grow a lot slower." So I thought that was kind of a positive thing to say. Bill's rather positive.
There's room, too.
But that's the beauty of my friends at Lunchtime Ball. And I think all of you can have that same experience with each other. It is a family, Walter's right. And I got to thank you for it. And I know Francis passes on those same thanks, even though Herb doesn't agree with me. But and then one other expression I learned from her friends of hers from grade 9 at St. Pat's High School. So I went to have supper with them, and I said, and I was telling them some crazy things were happening, just coincidences. And the guy said, John said to me, "Barry," he said, "You know, that's just Francis trying to tell you that she's okay." And the kids are here. So I'm screwed anyway, but she's okay. And you're right, Herb. I decided last week to try and find some counseling, because there are people who look after this, who speak the same language as I do, because they've lost somebody. And that I'll get into. And yeah, look forward to another future, and it will be different. I was awful lucky. Guys, I had 49 years as Terry on this cake. Unbelievable life. And someone who supported me and put me up, way up the corporate ladder, and gave me confidence and all those other things in spite of my poor basketball. You told me I played good basketball, and for that I'll leave it all and say thank you. Thank you.
So the change part, does that mean you're not going to hack the shit out of everybody? You know?
No way.
You'll never change that.
Well, Barry, we got your back, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. And listen, thanks. And I didn't. Davis, you're the instigator of this. Yes. And Davis, other wives would know who Davis is, but David comes to visit us 3 or 4 times a week and devastates everybody. But he said this thing about family, and Herb and Sandy have developed the or Midtown Tavern once a year, which is rather a phenomenal thing, but it's the players. So Davis, I got to thank you for that, and then Tim and Karen, it's amazing. And Cam over here, and we might even be able to talk and come back once a week, in spite of his hips, to come over and dominate the center court. Again, thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Well, Barry, we love you. We're glad that we're part of your family, and thank you everybody for coming to our home tonight to honor Barry.
Have you figured out we're all going to sleep?
Well, I should be waking you up around 4 a.m. or something like that. Are we not in Lockport, Nova Scotia? Damn cooking, that's the last time I was there. Sorry. All right, man, I want to.
Set a